Tabii. What's up? Kureli gel. Kureli. I'm fine, bro. I'm fine. Ahorita casi mais peyniri. Fuck you, bitch. Sırf.
Hola, mi amigos Latinos, and hello. Hold on, I gotta open up our app. Hello, cheerio to my British friends. That's cheerio to my British friends. Hola, a mi amigos Latinos, and what up to my American viewers? How's everybody doing today? It is a beautiful Saturday afternoon. And we are about to roll into a cool little game on. Why can I not? I can't see the tank names. Cool. A cool little game on CARENTAN Train Station, which is always a guaranteed fun, cool map to play. And midpoint, kinda, a what's the word I'm looking for here? Risky comment to say, or unpopular opinion, but I feel like as a spectator, let me clarify that, as a spectator, might be one of the coolest midpoints to spectate. To play can get a little frustrating. We got Death by SMG. We played also CU this morning. Wants to get some payback. We got some over guys. The Miro. I'm trying to see which other names I can recognize here. Not too many recognizable names. Death Vice, Miro. Who's in this tanker actually? Ghost Dragon. Not too many familiar names, so we're gonna already supplies. We're gonna see if there's gonna be any cool rocket snipes. This is a very rocket snipeable map. See anybody set up anywhere with rockets? Still on the wall? Nope. Okay. So no rocket snipes prepped. So everybody's gonna just be driving into points. For the people who are new to the game, main fights are obviously going to be over train station, but then a huge fight is going to occur. Hold the line rules enabled. Oh, that means it's only a certain section of the map, right? Oh, I forgot what the hold the line rules are. But a huge part of the fight will be this plaza right here, because that gives you access to all of these little alleyways. I hear a truck. Got one SL that hopped out and the truck straight going into plaza. Then we also have obviously the hard cap, where stuff in my way of my mouse. What the hell? We're gonna start getting spammed. Already landing. Where are the allies? Finally making it into the hard cap, nice and slow. Cap progress is going to go to Axis first, but a huge fight is going to be Mansion right here. Although, anybody here? Oh, the line rules is only soft cap, so we're not going to see anybody near Mansion. It's only going to be these 4 points, even though train stations should be soft cap right here. Oh, so you only have these 2 grids as soft cap pressure. That's going to be an interesting fight. It's going to be a very interesting fight. So I'm assuming we're only going to be fighting over these 4 grid squares. What is that? E6, and F6, the E7 and F7. Don't see too many allies in the hard cap for now, to basically none at all aside from the medium. Everybody's kind of trying to focus here on trenches and trying to get into plaza. 2 people already got dropped there. What is going on? Oh, they got fucked in the south. Wait, what happened to these 2 trucks? I wonder if they died because of the rules. Is that what happens? Wonder, did they get killed by misstep? There was an error on the preset of the geofence. Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. That's funny. And that's what happened over there, too. That's so funny. Okay, cool. So now we know that there was a little error in the geofence, so we're all testing this out before the HDL tournament starts. So that's so good. I was so confused, bro. Yo, fed. All right, dude. Thank God we're doing scrims, because scrims isn't just for the teams to practice on, but it's also for it's also for the admins to figure out their life over here. Jeez. Got everybody worried for a second. Feedback so I can hear myself a little bit better. But that's pretty funny. So it's gonna be another double flip. And then we're going to see what's gonna happen. 30 minutes. The quick. Teams got flipped and the map got flipped. Oh, wait, I never got flipped. But to you, join Artie. And then let me fly. Okay, there we go. Trolling. Says match timer is 2 hours. Oh, that's funny. That's good. A really good start. Now people are kind of going to know the openers, I'm assuming. But I hope no people die. So we're going to follow the trucks and see if people are going to die or not. If I'm not mistaken, hold on. I can actually look it up real quick. Me pushing the camera over. We're rolling up. I can explain it to you. So, there's a geofence plugin to cut each map into defined sectors. So it creates a battlefield where the only forward way is through your opponent. The active sectors change every week, drawn by the organizer before the season starts and published publicly so every team can prepare. The map is chosen by the teams. The fight is chosen by the game. CARENTAN. So, for the people that are curious, download, open it. All right. For the people that are curious, let's go to the capture quick. There we go. For the people that are curious, this is what the sector is going to be like. Assuming, wait, banned area. Here down. There we go. So it should be opening up the map on all of the green areas right here. It should be a fairly straightforward way of playing the game, essentially. Now we're going to see both teams driving into the points properly without dying, and now we actually have a fight over mansion, as I got confused about earlier. Transport truck already got nailed down. Vanguard up, pushing into the mansion, already having mansion control. Which is huge, because this is soft cap pressure. So if you can box out the access out of these open areas and grab control over the big mansion that's in front of you, then you are cooking. You can start walking in. However, as I say that, hard cap obviously is very important right as well. Anzu, over here, still alive, is fighting for hard cap pressure, but he's getting outflanked by Shepard. Shepard and Scooby-Doo takes him out. Moves, causing havoc on the hard cap. That pressure is going still into Allies' favor. A lot of that has to do with the soft cap pressure and then this shitty fucking fight over tickets. Typically, only one SL and a couple of infantry players sit here because, let me glide over real quick, slide over. The actual fight will be around Plaza because Plaza, as I mentioned earlier, if you didn't stream in on time, gives you access to 1, 2, and 3 alleys to just lead into Ticket From, and then slowly walk into train station, and that flies. This crazy MG spot that makes Ticket a living hell. Scooby-Doo and Chico are going to try to fight that. My nameplates acting all up. Medium. Also doing damage to Luke's was still up over there. Let's see, this fight's going to progress. Circle reacting really well actually. Because they're getting back in there. They are getting back there. The lines are looking really healthy for both teams so far. More cap progress for Axis as we are going into the opening minutes of this CARENTAN train station game. A cool little game. Maybe a fire little game. I can see a Puma diving on Mansion. Burnt out one OP that I just saw get killed. Kingdom's going to try to stay alive. Puma is doing its job of creating some kind of chaos and havoc. And he gets taken down by Kingdom. There we go. Good kill. But now, got one SL that just got taken out. We only have 1 OP, 2 OPs up for Mansion, which technically should be good enough for Shenlong has to stay alive here. Shenlong has to do a good job of staying alive here because he has to reset very soon. Can't quite hit his shots, got taken out. I'm worried that his OP is going to get burned now. And, said Gary. Bomb already set. Great kill so far. Air 420 sounds like a douche. Just kidding. It's Ardux. Gonna run in there. Gonna pick up some kills soon here. I hope. Or is he gonna flank? Get the bush. One gets traded. And the cap for Axis. How is Allies reset? Very good for meat grinds. Very good for plaza fight. Or as Pathfinders calls it, Latids. And now this dude helping this fight. Just do death fights with the MG. He's gonna have to sit there and help his team push in. Grizzly Bear is gonna try to change something about that, but he gets taken out! Of course, the Lukes! Just demolishing the Steward, but it doesn't do too much. I believe it can only do checks. Or can it bet only to S, right, with the Lukes? Great shot on the P4. Or on the Lukes. Wait, that was another Lukes. There's 2 Lukes in there. One of them got knocked out. Second thing. There's a recon there. There we go. Steward doing exactly what he needed it to do. And now the Greyhound also helping this plaza fight. Where's his infantry? Should be respawning shortly here. Does need infantry to start pushing up with them. But as you see, there is cap progress being made so far. It's a really good sign for allies. That Mansion fight is going to be spicy. Fix your boys and girls. Is be off? I'm confused by that. Ah! We got it. We got it, boys and girls. Could have been off. I just turned it on too. That's crazy. But we're about to see how this develops over here. We have a medium that pushed up over at Mansion. Kind of worried about his front being exposed. However, the driver has a machine gun there. Inside of the house, inside of the mansion. That's where you want to get Vanguarda and do it. Last time we played this, they were Exis and they kind of got pushed out of Mansion. They're doing a great time, or a great recovery. This was the last game. I forgot who that was against. Was it Bot? Might have been Bot. And the second moves finally get taken down and immediately cap progress. Great job by Scooby-Doo. And tickets, presents. Very good sign. Now you would want an OP there, not only Scooby-Doo. The SL has to make it up there. He already got picked up. But now X is just pushing up on tickets. And causing issues. This doesn't get resolved here soon. This is a very horrible fight. If you're an SL to fight this one, obviously your OP is going to be behind cover. No one's got it. Gets taken out. That's for an airhead bombing run. That's why. Ooh, I don't know if that one's going to succeed. It might actually succeed. Where is it? Oh, right here. Ooh, that's a spicy one. That is watching it. There's going to be a big spawn that comes off of it. I think he was aiming for this wall right here, but it ended up landing on the road. Grenade should kill it. Oh, no. And he takes it down with the spawn. That's very unfortunate. That was a very good attempt for an air. Could have placed it a little bit better on the wall for better cover, better concealment. Obviously, Axis was tracking that there was going to be an airhead there, so that's a kind of a lost spawn. Plus, Artie was starting to smack it. We're going to see Axis. See trucks. Holding the line. Assisted by the medium. Trucks. Good start. It's taken out. Obviously the caster first. That's my fault. Green beam now. Making that break, pushing in, picks up one. It's a war crime killing a Ukrainian. Shame on you, green beam. If people are curious why I call him Green Bean, his name doesn't fit on the screen. And every single caster that we've played with always calls him Green Bean because Green Bastard doesn't pop up on the screen, which is hilarious. Except that great kill. Home slice right next to him, gets taken out. Shoots his rockets. Didn't get an OP. Ace soon here. Green Bean's got it, along with cap progress for allies. Defending for Axis right now. Reload. Gets traded. Gets finally picked off by Ukraini. But Zuag picks him up. Great trade. Those are the comms that you would want in a squad. Call out where you died from. There we go. Now a trade can happen and stay making your progress as a squad. It's not an individual. Just like Grim did right there. Picked off Zuak after his teammate got picked off. It's a very tough fight for the allies right now, but they are hanging in there. How is this fight over at Plaza going? Pollo Loco. Solo engineer. Who don't know. I was an engineer. So feels a little bit personal right now. That he is being the tip of the spear right now with the M1 carbine and takes off one. Pollo Loco pushing up. Gets shot from the side by the Graphy, but did push up some ground along with Bellion. Might need another OP here to actually start making ground, or at least some more people. Go. Exion Flux. Also there to help. I heard the OP right below me. Exion Flux should be pushing up with Bellion right now. or they are happy with the progress that they've made so far. Here we go. 9. Nacho, along with that Mallow on the flanks. Picks off Raccoon. Oh, also, newest BF member. Making it across. Didn't make it across the street. Pollo Loco there to help. There to help out. There to pick up the trade. It's a very awkward angle to peek. And a satchel. No. That's painful. I wonder that was a friendly satchel. Oh, I didn't even see that satchel either. They're going to hold this alley, which is a very good job. Exion Flux did ground. They are taking over Plaza slowly but surely. I know it doesn't look like it while I was like following them and they're dying, but look at that. All the ground that they've taken so far. Under here, Pollo Loco and Mallow. Gonna pick up these kills before too much ground is being taken by Circle. Leon. Don't go. Calls out, call outs, go, and Bong, and I forgot, maybe Raccoon got picked off. Xian Flux also got picked off in the meanwhile. But Speed Grind fight is still going on heavy over here. Tickets, no control. Lotus is trying to change something about that. OP spawn, Scooby-Doo and Miro picked both of them up, burnt the OP. They're gonna need help at Ticket here. There is a sneaky little half track. Listen, I'm a big fan of half tracks, bro. I'm a huge fan. I think they are probably, where the fuck? Oh, I think it's probably one of the most underutilized spawn bombs, spawn methods that you can have. Up, there we go. We're back. Circle pushing out. They are slowly picking up the kills. Watch just places OP at a disadvantage. 2 kills got picked up. Scooby-Doo. Gonna have to keep your OP alive against this STG right here. Great Rocket did not pick up the kill. 1 OP gets burnt. STG does do its job. Armor. Space did. It's just Rifleman though. That is just Rifleman, but he's going to be able to. Oh, there we go. Nanovich there with the satchel, and the half track is going to. No! The Artie saved it! Why did you satchel that? Why are you jumping on it, bro? Must have ran out the satchel. There we go. That's better for me. Now I can actually hear myself. I started to get muted because my audio interface, for whatever reason, went into safe mode. So I was starting to speak like I was deaf and mute. Now this fight over here. Gamma. Holding the open fields on the north side. Cap progress again being made. And this is such a fun map because it doesn't look like there's map control, but look at the progress they're making in Plaza. They're just pushing through there, bro. They are gaining control. X. And the last one up. If he gets killed, his OP is exposed, but 2 people spawn on it. Bear and Grim. Now you can start nailing down that OP. 9. He's trying to find something. Gets picked off though by Bear. This is a very strong building too. If you can have control over this, you have this window. You can get down here. You have this half wall. And then you can shut down their entire approach back into hard cap. Patovis? Somebody has to correct me if I say his name all fucked up. This ticket booth has to be taken over. What is this? Cat progress on derailed. Okay, that's just a recon tank. We're fine. There's nothing else to really worry about aside from your front door garrison getting taken down. This Puma is getting taken. What a good job from this Puma. Wait. Taking down your front door Garys is a problem. Edu is going to respond to it. Gets one hit in, second rocket misses. Wait, that was a knockdown? Unfortunate. That was a great rocket, but the burn got made by the Puma. Puma is going to create his savage little escapade. He's going to find another garrison, I think, shortly here. He's looking for it. Did not find it. No, it's going to keep going. It's going to find the half-track here. No, no half-track finds. Commander does get taken out. This Puma is doing whatever the fuck he wants. Did find a hard cap, Gary, but doesn't know about the half-track. Go to the half-track. AT has to spawn on this half-track now. It's all good. Don't overreact. There we go. Ling Ling with the rocket. I wouldn't worry too much, guys. Don't overreact to it. It is just a recon tank. Ling Ling. One hit in. Finally gets destroyed. And defense. Nothing into the hard cap. Great response by GNOMOS. And Gary Network is already rebuilt. Great attempt by the Puma. That was honestly a great play. That was honestly a great play. Front door is looking very healthy for GNOMOS so far. We have 176 and a medium helping with the push. The Dope and Maximus wrapping their medium. The rocket flies in. Picks up the kill. What? What? How the fuck do you survive? Maximus, how the fuck do you survive that? They're putting in work, these tanks, bro. 36 does kind of have to back up. Only has one crew member. Oh, Badoko's in that crew, and he was helping rep the mediums. He has what teamwork's all about. But we're gonna need ticket control, and I know Huichimingo is trying to get back in there, but it's a shit fight to fight for him, man. It's such a tough fight. Huichimingo. He's doing well when it comes down to stats. He's getting back there. He's pushing up. Slowly but surely. Needs people to spawn on his OP and help him out though. That progress again for GNOMOS. And we're going to start seeing Green Bean getting into the hard cap. There we go. Gets picked off by Potato Masher, I'm assuming. But good job so far by GNOMOS. We're staying into the fight. Very good. Shot at by the tank. Finally gets taken down. Death Vice is going to live rent-free here. And he's just covering this mansion fight. But I do see that Circle is losing this fight over mansion, which is a great foresight for GNOMOS and not a good one for Circle. But they are getting back in there with Seagull leading the charge. Seagull pushing up. In there. Shot at. Survives somehow. Picks up the trade. Not the trade, but picks up the kill. Turns on him. Got back into the mansion. I wouldn't mind a house like that. Up on top of a hill. 3-4 stories. It's an MG paradise, obviously, but imagine the house parties you can throw here. What a view, too. Modernizing it, a little barbecue set, a little stone pizza oven in the corner right there. The little pond with fishes in it. Stuart, gonna help out. And then their satchel goes off, helps out the steward massively. Or it helps. Checking out the window. Cover this as he's spinning in front of him. Notice somebody's there. No, does not. Can't see too much from here. Our W King. 23-17 right now. He's been W King a lot. He's trying to stay alive a little longer. I promise you guys, whoever's relatively new to watching these streams, that is not cheating. It's just kind of an aid to fuck up admin cam view that you get over in first person. Bombing run through circle. Nope, from GNOMOS. Trying to clear out the door, but I feel like that may have done a little more damage than it should have. Wait, no, that might have been a circle because it took out the rep station there. I do not envy you for this fight that you're fighting over here. Meantime, the halfback finally did get taken down by Circle. Good job right there. Circle also regained a lot of ground in Plaza. Tovis is taken down by Potato Masher. Potato Masher getting in there. Gonna try to take out 9. Does. Where is the OP that he's trying to find over there? It's a little further. It's down in the alley. Steps into it. Steps into the AP mine. Bump those AP mines, man. I hate those things. I despise them, bro. Every time you're on a run, it's some kind of AP mine that you're just gonna fucking walk into. And it's gonna ruin your momentum. It's gonna ruin your flow. Sometimes it's funny. If anybody actually saw the little clip from Smithers where KO is trying to take out Smithers' garrison as recon. So Smithers, his POV and KO's POV are both showing hilarious. The where Smithers plans his strafing run away from the AP mine that he saw on the map so that if KO responds to it, he runs into the AP mine, and it actually worked out, which was phenomenal. 200 IQ play, if you ask me. Nothing going on in the back line so far. Let me pull up the play area. So you can't flank, which means Whammos can't go over here, which means you are just fighting straight on the entire game. So people can't go any past here, basically. This is a tight one, though, with Mallow being over there. But it's going to be our secret. Check out the stats over here real quick. Naza and Ireals currently leading the top frags with 30 and 28, followed up by 9, and that's what the top 3 looks like so far. What a beautiful view over the play area. Here, watch out, Mingo. I do not envy you, brother. I'm gonna keep saying it. It's not a fun fight for Ticket. Can't take ground there. It's just a matter of luck and or help from your team to get rid of some of those players that are stopping you from walking into Tickets. Wait, let's see. Grizzly Bear gonna ruin the fun. Grizzly Bear is gonna ruin the fun. You asshole. Give you a Chamingo, his ticket. Just give him his ticket booth. Just kidding, bro. Grizzly Grizzly Bear killing it out here, holding his ground and holding the important area of the ground of the map for his team. See a 76 here, pushing up, helping his infantry take some grounds. They're gonna have to push up with him. Smoke's being dropped. Fed is marking the 76. They clearly know it's there. Shepard has a spotter. It's traded. Look at that. Look at the ground that's being opened up. Zev does get picked up by you, Crowny. 76 is playing it risky now, bro. As spawns as 18. Oh. Gets picked off one. That's not good. That's not good. He's gonna get the kill. He's gonna pick up the kill on the Tiger. No! Oh, that's not good. Oh, the 76. That's not bueno. I think he hit tracks there. Did he? There's one pump. Oh, that's right. It takes 3 shots now with the newest update. Heavies on heavies are 3 shots. But obviously, Mazza and the combination of the Tiger was not helpful for the 76. Might have been a little too spicy for the 76 to push up there. Yeah, I forgot about the patch notes that we're dealing with right now. Map's still looking healthy. Not gonna lie, it's still a good fight, and this can always go either way. Oh my god, I was just about to talk about how many people were finally on the front door, but then a satchel takes them all out. If they can make it there, then that was already a... Because, look, Ticket! Quetzalcoatl, my boy! He made it in Ticket, and he's got Sanzu with him. Sanzu. Now he's gonna cross some chaos here. With the AT, which also changed, by the way. Can I... Oh. There we go. Dude, this caster curse thing is ridiculous. Grizzly Bear being a champ right here, just holding his ground. So Huachamingo, yes, Huachamingo picks him up. Good job. Grizzly Bear, what a good job of just holding that ground over at Ticket and doing exactly what's expected from him as an SL. Unfortunate that you're slowly starting to lose it there. Trucks makes it front door as an SL, but gets picked up by Nero. Where was his OP? Right here. Okay. This is kind of a risky OP, but it's a good OP if you want bodies on hard cap. Placing it right behind rail tracks right there. Job by Circle so far, actually holding their grounds and maintaining full and positive control over the hard cap. How is the plaza fight looking? Healthy for Circle, very healthy. Hard resets for GNOMOS. And now Deathvice got access to this window, and great response by the 76 already, immediately trying to eliminate any chance of an MG causing any kind of havoc or chaos. This is obviously not the most optimal window, but it is a window that's going to cause some havoc. But 76 takes him out. Amazing response. Too bad. And now you see a lot of blue, a sea of blue, walking back into Mansion. The game a little too loud. Lower it just a bit. It's already not too loud. There we go. Might be a little more enjoyable for you guys. Slowing down quite a bit, huh? Not too many guns shooting. Artie is still landing, doing what it does best. Piss off a lot of people. Who is it on Artie over there? Swanee, probably listening to Beethoven and Mozart. Has his little playlist going. Watching Netflix at the same time. While everybody over here is dying, my boy is just sending artillery shells. over and over again. Watch Amingo reset again. Now this fight over here on Dismal Gang. Picked up by Maza. Maza is infantry now. We saw him as AT earlier, fucking up that 76. Grim pushing up the ticket. Watch Amingo doing the same thing. Watch Amingo has an OP and Grim has a rocket. Grizzly Bear also there to ruin Watch Amingo's day. He did so. Don't slow down. Almost whatever you are doing, you're doing the right thing. You are staying in the fight and you are about to recap if you keep doing this. If you are circle, keep doing what you're doing. Keep pushing ground if you can, whenever you can. And you can box them out. But so far, both teams doing what they do best in death fights. Sneaky little spot. Fire! Rambo's him! Hell yeah. And he's going back to his spot. Gonna nail down this entire road. Sounds who's gonna respond to it. And we're gonna his rocket. Not pick up the MG, but the MG picked up a lot of kills though. We got a huge amount of ground being made over here at Plaza, and they finally got behind him. Nacho leading the charge, has to get the kill on Grim, picks him up, and now two directions that ticket circle has to look at. That's not even a flank. They just recapped, fucking took full control over, help me out here, Plaza, and then just used the alleys that I mentioned earlier. And now they're getting in there. They're shutting off the front door, shutting down the front door. And they're going to keep taking ground. They're going to keep going north. Autismo Gang leading the charge there. There's a P4 that's hurt. They have to rep. Stalin Hacker. Hacker. Whatever. Confusing names, dude. And he gets taken down. Wait, hold on. What am I missing? What in the hell? Who the fuck is in this medium? Fucking psychopaths. Of course it's Ulf. Only Ulf would make psychopathic plays like that. You get there. Did you just drive through? I don't even know how the fuck you got there. But now, a lot of cap progress being made, of course, by GNOMOS. Because you're just getting enveloped. You're just getting wrapped. Such a good play, and that was that important part of the map that you had to take over. Okay, hold on. SOS. Can't find my nicotine here. Where's my little vaporoonie at? Found it. Cap progress is being made, and a lot of people are pushing through from GNOMOS. Circle has to respond to that. They have to reset somehow. This Gary's still up, of course. OPs are also still up. They are doing a good job of staying alive and staying in there. Now they're gonna have to reset regardless though. Bombing run takes on a lot of GNOMOS people, but to no avail. However, huge spawn here. No defense being made. No defense progress, even though the Tiger is also still alive. And infantry. Oh no. 76 here. Tiger spotted him. Cap did go into... Wait, turret's turning. Turret's turning. Doesn't see the Tiger. Tiger does see the 76. 76 is gonna get him. Oh, wait, double tap almost. What the fuck hit you? AT gun. Huge help for the 76. Tiger takes another shot. gonna move up. And he's gonna take another shell. Holy shit, bro, you're surviving everything. Is he gonna get one shot in? He is. The 76 takes down the Tiger. And that kind of seals the deal on an immediate recap for Circle. Let's see here. High wheels. Chilling. Being chilling. With the STG as a rifleman. Crouching. Up against the wall. Trucks. He's gonna find trucks. Picks him up. But he's gonna be called out now, right? Right? Somebody surely is gonna turn around and kill him, right? Whack. Rolling up as an SL. He's gonna place his OP. Big H, I see you. There's another medium at Mount Helé, or a heavy, I believe, or in and a medium. Getting onto the door. Here, yes. Gonna get in there, and he's gonna help his infantry push up, take some ground. I know I fixed the audio a little late. I don't know, there was some technical issues. But let me know if the audio is better now after I did my little shazazzles. What a great layout that was. That plaza push, they essentially, what they did is they took all that ground wherever you see the blue, and then they took this alley down south, which completely shut off all that soft gap pressure that can walk in over here on the rail tracks. And then you can start applying that soft gap pressure, and it creates so much space for your meat grind to just start capping in or walking into hard gap with all the crossfires. D Nacho again getting in the position where I finally caught him earlier. Fabric. So he's gonna play Soapy. I hope it's not going to here. Nacho picks him up. Kill. Looks like it is 100% positive control for now for allies into Plaza. That Fight's doing his best to fight out of ruins. Apologies, not ruins. Whatever this point is called. It's over there. You're there. People at the factories, and also slowly veering towards the box out for Circle, but Circle has the ability and is very capable and competent at this game. They're not going to lose this ground that easily. Tiger getting fucked up over here by, unsure by what. There's a 76 right there. Boddock's crew. Back up. Started kiting again. I believe this is one of those spots. Yeah, this had to be. What made him turn around? Nothing. Tank was just turning and turret was just facing him. By GNOMOS, and it looks like Circle might have panicked a little bit, and they all start spawning here at the factories. Where's their front door? It's still up. I think they might need a few more people spawn on this, Gary, because your front door is starting to kind of get lost. You have to start holding down this area of the map as well. And stop GNOMOS from walking here for free, which they are doing. Might be a problem. And Artie is also smacking you down on that position. Gotta spread it out a little bit. Gary is still open to spawn on, so I'm not sure where the SL's at. Meantime, your P4 is the only one holding this guy. In turn, it's getting fucked up because of that. Zeph gets taken down by the P4 though. Now, iReels realizes that and he starts pushing north. That's a lot of free real estate for Green Bean. But iReels notices that, and that's a great play by iReels to actually start pushing up a little bit more north and get eyes on this main road. Would want an OP there. Error drift. There we go. It's a good sight to see. Never mind. He goes more south. Now the tank is starting to spread out. And Dante can walk up there for the full free right now. The deal with the tiger here. Tiger Ancient covering his guys. I'm pushing up. We're aiding them to push up. And we see more guys going north now. We need this circle. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that streamer. The circle. You need to shut down this. Because if GNOMOS knew that you had nobody there, they would have just walked in there rent free. Sometimes you just gotta meat grind it out. Like, you can't avoid the deaths. You can't always kind of play on the outsides of certain points, essentially. Exion Flux with 49 kills, followed up by iReels. That was the player I was just gassing out because he started looking north. Zev doing such a good job at keeping that P4 honest, bro. Just continuing to fuck him up. Somehow manages to stay alive there. He's gonna get no second shot. What the? How do you survive that? It was Artie and a rocket right next to you. iReels does pick up Zev. iReels keeps getting in there. And Ticket looking healthy. Let's follow my boy iReels over here. Doing the smart place and doing the good place for his team. Which is also reflecting in his stats. Not holding a gun, apparently. What are you holding? Is that a bandage? Okay. Hold on. That P4 started getting bagged. Wait. P4. Oh, there's a medium. Oh, it's 76. 76 does get knocked out. Gets wrapped by the P4s. Great place. But that front door Gary's still up. 76 kind of dove a little recklessly, in my opinion. They tried to go for the P4, I get that, but there were two of them. I don't know if that was comms or a little bit of reckless dealings there. P4 duo keeping circle in the fight. And this fright over here. Circle wants to get back into Plaza. Needs to get back into Plaza. but NOMOS preventing that from happening. From Plaza, you regain control over this, but Miro said, fuck Plaza. I'll just try to regain control over there, and then the satchel! The damn satchel! No OP anymore, though. Who is that? Pollo Loco and Deathvice. Pollo Loco on the spot that Deathvice wants to be in. X. Deathvice saw. Gets picked off. Almost did the hip fire thingy. The Rambo. But now, great spawn. Great recovery from Circle into the factories. Just east of and flickering. Hard cap control for Circle. Did their job. They did an amazing job at pushing out NOMOS. And now NOMOS has the opportunity also to get back into the hard cap. Wait, that Gary got destroyed. New supplies are being dropped. You're like, supplies shouldn't have to be dropped. This is something that players should just pick up. Like Green Bean should have just... He probably did drop... Oh, he dropped subs right there. Okay. A little too far for Gary, in my opinion. At least from the OP. There we go. Pacer did drop his supplies finally. The Zuek not in a position to build a Gary. Toyota is. You're gonna have to build your Gary right now. And extra supplies. Toyota has to build a Gary here. Can we build a Gary here, please? NESL. Por favor, mi amigos. Por favor, build a Gary. Still no Gary. This is going to go into Circle's favor. And the B4 is doing whatever he wants. Of course, why not? The 76 is dead. Is he driving up from somewhere? Yes. He's gonna hit the main railroad soon here. He's probably gonna intercept the P4, but that's still quite a while away because of this bend. Or is hurt though. Okay, defense. Going into finally the Gary got built. Wait, where is it? Did they get Gary? Right here. Okay. Oof. I don't know about that, boys. I don't know about that. That is just asking to get farmed off of it if Circle, the second Circle, realizes that your Gary is right there. And it's starting to happen. The 76, P4 did get killed by AG here. Now the 76 can get into hard cap and can start pushing up. Okay, great so far. Great recovery. And the 76 getting in there. Change one more thing. What? That should be better. Apparently, my OBS likes to reset a whole bunch of settings. I am not sure why it tends to do that or tries to do that so often. Oof, this map, this line is not looking good right now for NOMOS at all. The line of OPs is looking healthy for Circle, though. I will say that. But it is not in a way that is reflecting in personnel being neatly organized in a line. But great OP here. Fast. Plaza into the trenches. Onto ruins. Autismo Gang has to fight that off. This is a great OP. Amazing OP. This should be full. What the hell? That sounded suppressed. What the fuck was that? Must have been an M1 Garand, but that shit sounded suppressed. See an overhead view over here of how chaotic the lines are. That's the risk of pushing up a little far. You're also going to create space behind you to where OPs can be placed and not get contested. And now Nomos has to fight backwards. Same situation that Nomos did to Circle earlier. I'm assuming he's going to want to get on the struck for the MG. And then progress off. Probably wants to get into this corner building, honestly. Shoot into hard cap. The one I mentioned earlier. Nope. Center, or he's zigzagging. He's doing what the Stark child should have done. Zigzagging. Should have went left when he went right. Well, he didn't even go right. Straight. And then he just got an arrow in the back. This is a great reflank, if you ask me, from Circle. To recap Plaza, this is a big problem. A huge problem. He needs to get taken care of. It's not even warm. Just there. And now Plaza completely under control again for Circle. What a play. Who's the SL? Bong. What a play by Bong, dude. What a fucking phenomenal play. That gave your team... I gave your... Dude, I'm so sorry, bro. If you're rewatching this, Bong, I'm so fucking sorry. The OP finally is warmed, though, by Mallow. Mallow has to find that OP soon here, right? I mean, you are kind of... Okay, well, they're going to regain control over... Rockets are flying in on the OP. They know exactly where it's at. Rockets are flying in, body parts flying, but the OP is up. Yeah, people are just getting farmed off of it. Bong, hiding. Does pick up the kill on Mallow. Keeps his OP up. OP still up. Where is the OP? Right there. People still spawning on it, dying right off of it, and the nade finally takes it out. But Bong still alive. El Apache Ness does not know about him. Bong stays alive, gets the kills, finally gets taken down by Nacho. Now that threat is taken care of. And full Plaza control again. Due to this garrison right there. Let's check out this Gary network. Obviously not in length, not playing super wide, but in a healthy depth. Same goes for axis. Healthy depth control. However, I'm curious on why this garrison is right here and not behind this line right here, because if they lose Mont LA, this Gary gets burnt. Let's see here. Great recovery in both teams' lines, especially for Nomos. Especially for Nomos. Because Circle did make their life a little miserable here, and Shenlong, Nidu. Now, got map edge. Shenlong chilling on the Belgian gate. Starting to get shot at. I don't know from where or by what. Or what you were shooting at. That was probably Maza. Reels picks up the trade on Maza. Or Maza. Better yet. Nobody in the red for Nomos. But I say that. And there they are. They took down the front door garrison. That's a fucking issue. This is a problem. Because now this is a box out. Waiting to happen. If you can push out circle from these roads right now, then you just have open fields. Obviously, Mount Hele, relatively easy to defend because you get so much high ground and just nothing but open fields for allies to cross. But you also don't want to get boxed out because that's how you get stuck into fields that you have to cross to get back into the hard cap. So now the way back in for Circle is to go down this road. Unless Zev allows these people to cross the road. He does not, but he does get traded. Grim picked up the kill on Zev. Green Bean picking up easy kills right here. Chilling. Does get picked off by Shepard though. Trucks is going to take Green Bean spot. Pollo Loco looking for the trade. Right above him. Does Shepard hear him? Does not pick up Shepard. Raccoon does grab Pollo Loco off that roof. Another P4 rolling in. We see Pong again. How does Pong keep making it over there? What the fuck? In gardens, or the backyards, or whatever people want to call this. DC backyards. Is he gonna let Belion drive by? No, walk by, I mean. But now your position is given away, and you're gonna place an OP on where you get shot from. It's gonna work. Don't get me wrong, especially if your dudes are gonna spawn on it. But it also kind of, like, everybody's going to triangulate on where that last person died. You know what I'm saying? Supplies get burnt, but he doesn't find the Gary. And now, 2 SLs spawn. Full OP does spawn off of it, though. 2 SLs. Yeah, 2 SLs. And an AT guy. Bear gets traded or picked up. Belion gets picked up. This fight over TC is going to look interesting. How that's going to develop. Great play by Bong, though. So curious about how the fuck he gets there every damn time. Bong made it up to the road. Throwing nades at Bass. Kills him and a nade. Double security to take him out too. But Maza holding down this road, ensuring that that box out does not happen. A lot of ground being taken by let's see here. GNOMOS. I am brain farting on names right now. Let's check out how our tanks are doing. It's Nuclear with 38 kills, mainly out of a 76. And then we see Timsy and Milsionos. Let's see, Milsonius with 24 kills out of a Tiger. How are our rocket guys doing? Grim, 6 rocket kills, 9-6, and then followed up by Scooby-Doo, Kingdom Edu, and Armor Space Program. Both respectively with 3. Did we get any? Still, that's a real question. Dead. CARENTAN solved this shit. Did get 1 knife kill. Or Axis. A shovel kill more specifically. How are we looking on the top frag so far? Pretty even, I would say so. Except for infantry for allies with the M1 Garand, naturally, do out frag. But typically people, especially on CARENTAN, where Axis has the STG up close and all those, oh, biggie on, sorry. And the MP40 coming in. Picks him off. Or, yeah, sorry. They have a huge, like, gameplay advantage in close quarters, the way CARENTAN's built. But obviously, checkpoint is one of those points where everything's kind of iffy, right? There's short range fight or close range fights. There's wide open fields to cross. There's hedges to hold, and the M1 Garand just reigns supreme there, in my opinion. This is clutch. This is really good by Nomos and excellent even by Circle. Prioritizing mansion right now. A bunch of people here. Here, Vanguarda. You know what, Vanguarda? Here, look. Here's another screenshot. Here's another screenshot because now I feel bad about the screenshot I took from you guys. There's Circle doing the same thing you guys did. This AT gun is putting in work, though. It's goated. And you see from... Yeah, tanks are not going to feel comfortable pushing this open field right there. And I think that's how that Tiger died that's in the open field. This is a complicated little area for Axis to fight out of. BF the green bastard. Up there. And the P4 trying to do something about green bastard. Green bastard is trying to find a shot with the rocket. He's being held down. No, don't peek yet. Don't peek yet. No, yeah, now. Beautiful. Gets the hit. No, gets the Rick. Oh, that's painful. What was that, a rep station that got? Yes, rep station. And they finally take down Green Bean. I think Green Bean is more than happy to die right there because then he gets new rockets. God. All this ground being taken. Look at that, bro. Look at how far they're making it. Look at how far they pushed out of Plaza now. And that was a grind to get control of Plaza. And to push people out of Plaza. And then to box them out of Plaza and deal Circle kind of a very rough blow. Uh-oh. 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 9 gets shot by Grim and then gets body shot by Grim again. But now this is a problem. If Grim dies here... This is all open terrain for Nomos, and then they can just crossfire into that. And then they can just hold down this entire area. I am surprised to not see an MG right here. Although, no, we have full control. Not we. Nomos does. There's so many spots still. Like where Pollo Loco is. Surprised to not see an MG here. Honestly. This roof, if you really want to get sweaty, you can build something and hold this roof. You can get up on top of this roof with something. But that's for the really sweaty ones. And box out. This is this north clinging on. But now your meat grind is done for and your northern fight is being done for. And I know I've been saying north and south this entire time backwards because I'm an idiot. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Great work by Nomo so far. Excellent work even. This southern fight is shitty. You want to box them out. Pink windows. Now they're pink again. What the hell? Medium is helping that southern fight to not lose ground. Wait, did the AT gun get destroyed? No, AT gun is still up. Shenlong is about to hop on it. Is he gonna hit? Oh, he got hurt already. Can he hit? Yeah, they think hit the left side of before. Oh, if he had a loader, that would be clutch, but he's gonna have to do it solo now. Really want to know if he can hit that. Where's the barrel? That was painful. Rocket flying in hit him. I feel like a tank hit the P4 over there too. Yes. Oh, but the 76 also got tagged. Bye. Help me out here. Is that a 76 on Mount Helay? Yes, probably. And the P4 lifts the fight another day. Just so you guys know, I am reading the comments. Oh, wait a minute now. Circle's getting back into mansion. Circle is getting back into mansion. With Sega. Painful. What the fuck killed you? No way your own tank kills you. No fucking way. Did it? Oh my god. But Sega, what a great OP here. Alright, I'm gonna try to not cast a curse you. So you're not gonna get cast a cursed. So you got it. Sega with the goated OP. Keeping his dudes in the fight. Trying to regain control over mansion. He's doing great on stats so far. 55 and 53. This Gary is hilarious. Throws a nade on it. Gets picked off though. The nade. Oh my god, what a nade. What a nade. But Budok stays alive. He's trying to get back to his tank. What is the tank looking at? Repping. But also holding his cross. And trying to keep his Gary alive. The P4 is also pushing back up along with a heavy behind him. Did that OP? OP did get burned by Shenlong, yeah. Look at Circle, bro. Look at Circle getting back in the fight. Box out? What fucking box out, bro? What box out? This caster doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. What fucking box out are we talking about? Death fights. Go to that house. Look at that view. You can basically see everything from here. Oh, but you can also be seen by everything over here. Exion Flux. Goated. Runs up. Picked up 2. He's gonna look for more. He's still the top fragger of the lobby with 74. Let's double check that. No, R-dubs now. Finally gets picked off. Every time I lock in on somebody. Circle did do a great job at getting back in there. Now the daunting task, though, they did sadly lose the entire south road here, but they are getting back on front door. Now, how are you going to translate that? Did the 76 get killed? 76 did get killed. No, yes, that is a 76. By the Tiger. And there's another 76 here.
Vamos, mano, arriba, arriba, arriba.
There's the P4. Ricks on the tank. They're going to keep repping. No way, the 76 misses. Oh my god. And the tiger doing the Lord's work. Shot right on the mark of the P4. P4 went in there as a distraction for both 76's, and both 76's got taken down. What a push by the P4 in order to give his tiger the kills it needed to get rid of those two pesky tigers. Or 76's, sorry. Let me lock in on you, Ardubs. Jesus Christ. Little jiggling fuck. Top fragger of the lobby so far with 82 kills.
Yeah, no, R-dubs, come back. You just sit there, yeah?
Sanzu coaching. Sanzu was gonna push while Ardubs can hold the lane. And it works. Those are good comps. Tiger in the background also pushing out. We're gonna see how that's gonna work out over here. And that's what experience brings to the table. Is knowing when to hold, when to sit, who's gonna hold, and who's gonna push. With his little backpack, R-Dub's getting in there. No utility, bro. What a shame. What an embarrassment. Dub's no utility is crazy. He's gonna be picking people off across the map. Doing what he was asked to do by Sanzu while Sanzu was pushing grounds. And look at all the ground that Sanzu was making. There's the bong, my favorite SL of the game so far. Playing it front door. He's gonna see Sanzu is gonna get picked up by the Miro. Bong, let me see how you get into the places that you've been getting into. Obviously by shooting, because his aim is crispy. But gets traded as soon as I fucking lock in on him, brother. Come on, man. Already 12 minutes left. 12 and a half. Great front door pressure by Circle, but no map control for Circle so far. However, look at Siga. Just running the open fields. Look at him just running the open fields. He's going to run into Shenlong, though. It's going to have to be a gunfight here soon. Shenlong did see him. Did almost make it across the fields. And then he was going to have another dangerous OP up. Like he did before. And that the medium that finally got picked up by Scooby-Jew. Scooby-Jew's been going crazy with the rockets. Every single time I kind of see him in the distance, he's hitting some kind of rocket shot. That's what I'm talking about. The green bean over here also with the rockets. It's gonna be mad at me if it was him hitting the shot and not Scooby-Jew. But whatever, green bean. You can be mad at me as much as you want. Go find Faber. Go find Faber. Go kill him. Nope. And green bean gets picked up by Faber. We're not gonna talk about that. That didn't happen. I'll delete that out of the VOD. That did not happen. We got, what is it, 9 minutes left for Circle to do something. Got 2 half tracks in between the Gary network, which is genius in my opinion. And this extra radars, extra spawns. Kind of spawns that you don't expect, but now all front door pressure is gone. Oh, wrong button. All front door pressure is gone for Circle. They're resetting out of Montele. This is very painful. Extremely painful to reset off of. Is now 1, 2, maybe an MG, like competent shooters such as Shenlong is, good shooters, and just hold down this entire area. He's finally getting shot back at. His people are shooting back at him. There we go. Shenlong does finally get picked up. Did pick up Tyro. I think that was your name that I saw. But Napalm is also here doing the same thing as Shenlong was. Gonna have to push up a little bit to get a better angle on that. You do not want to give him this road. Honestly, I'm surprised Shenlong is solo here. Give him another player. Okay, there we go. Edu is there. And in the north, Circle, not Circle, also taking a lot of ground. 7:30 on the clock left for Circle to do something here. To recap. There's a new front door Gary up though. For Circle. It got cleared out too. Where is it exactly? Wait, what? Oh, right here. Did it get called out? Wonder. Wait, is it? What side is it on? Okay, it is in the blue. Okay. It looked sussy because it's like right on the line, so I don't know if it was built in the red or in the blue. It was kind of weird. Look at that. Circle. Pushing in. And regaining slowly but surely control over the south as well. Not regaining control, but getting back up to the road. Commander is probably looking at his read. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that OB. About to walk into hard gap, but Nomos is paying attention. Stewart Greyhound, I mean, does get picked off. Yamada made it into the hard gap now. 5:40 on the clock left in order to start making cap progress. And cap. For people who don't know, it takes exactly 2 minutes to cap a point. So basically what I am trying to say is that in 5 minutes 30, it's flickering. Midpoint is flickering. Cap progress is being made. Circle is getting in there with 1 OP, 2 OPs, 3 OPs. And also a 4th OP covering the south side of the road near Mansion. So they are getting back into hard cap. Cap progress is being made. But now defense, again, going into Nomos there. Help me out here, English, into their favor. There we go. Whew. Favor, difficult word to say. But now you have to start moving north. If you are Circle, don't just go straight into the hard gap. Move north. Push out Nomos out of the north. Before is going there. What the? What? Shut the fuck up. There's no way. Wait, what? But does it stop bullets? What? It does stop shells. What the fuck did I just... Well, okay, 18 to 17. Come on, bro. Can we fix that? Can we please fucking fix that? What the fuck is that? Scooby-Doo with the AT rocket though, but Tank Crew is paying attention. In God we trust in Stalin Haker. Yo. Tank gave up. Scooby-Doo gets 1 rocket in. He knows Bear is there. Oh, but he's getting shot. Oh, that's unfortunate. NT by Scooby-Doo. Very nice attempt. Got very unfortunate luck with the Tank Crew getting out, which was a good play, honestly. How is the south or the north looking? No, everybody on the hard cap. Everybody's collapsing. Last 3 minutes 20 of the game. Everybody's collapsing near the hard cap inside of the soft cap. Fuck map control, but that also gives room for this Tiger to start pushing up here. He might be able to start burning OPs and possibly garrisons. Is he gonna run into garrisons? No. He's gonna drive straight into the hard cap. Yeah, fuck it. That's a problem. This is scary for Nomos. But 76 is paying attention there. One hit in on each. 76 got the first hit, though. He takes 3 shots now. Oh, but also the help from the rocket from the side. Woof. Tiger did do a really nice attempt. Did expose himself a little much, though. What is up with the P4 that was on hard cap? Also just got destroyed by Exion Flux. And also another heavy Jumbo 75. The HE shells are about to do some damage here. My God, the tanks are being aggressive today. My God, are they being aggressive today. But Nomos is slowly starting to push out. Circle, that was 100 out of 100. A great attempt by Circle to get back in there. And now the other Tiger is getting shot in the ass by the 75 Jumbo. Also getting front penned by the other 76 and got double tapped, triple tapped, basically. Where is the... yeah, right here. And that is what teamwork is. He's going to try to get rid of the carcass so he can look down the road. Won't kill trucks in the process, though. And a minute 30 left for Circle to do anything of significance to push Nomos out, which is going to look very difficult to do based on the map control that Circle does not have at the moment. It's time to run in there. You can't just be shooting from here and then... yeah. Because your meat grind is doing whatever they can to W key back into the hard cap. But they need your help from the south and from the north to do the same. And the 75 Jumbo is just cleaning up, dude. Look at that HE power. One rocket does find his way into the 75 Jumbo. And I'm telling you, man, usually the best AT guys are always tankers. In God we trust. We saw him on the medium and in the hard cap. 3 rockets hit it now. It takes 4 to destroy it. Stalin Haker is going to try to pick up. That's the second tanker that we saw earlier. Scooby-Doo doing his job. Pushing up. Protecting his 75 Jumbo. 75 Jumbo is 1 shot of getting killed by a rocket. And GG's. That is the 2-minute timer elapsed, and we see the reinforce. We see an extra defensive airhead, just in case, sealing the deal for a Nomos dub on CARENTAN train station with a 3-2 victory. Cap progress isn't really going to matter at this point anymore because, as I said, it takes 2 minutes to recapture a point or to just capture a point in general. GG's to both teams. I really appreciate Nomos and Circle for bringing their A game today. That was a really entertaining game to watch. Let's check out how the teams have been doing so far. Significant outfrag when it comes down to infantry by about 200. I need to fix the satchel kills. We're going to fix that. But MG kills for Axis, obviously, 24-71 with the MG42 reigning supreme because MG42 go... I don't know how to say that hard. Artie, really even, honestly. Really impressive. And how did our tank crews do? Ryu with 54. That's at 75 Jumbo. That's our farming towards the end. And Team Z with the 36 kills. We're going to get a last update on the graphs in a little bit here. And now we see our dubs precisely with the 100 with 30 seconds left in the game. And 96 kills for Exion Flux. And we got a lot of top fraggers in the top 10 today, ranging from 100 to 73 kills. GG's to both teams. I really appreciate everybody tuning in to Cap progress on both points. I don't know. Oh, Mount LA is the heavy. That was a good game. I really appreciate everybody tuning in, everybody watching. Apologize for the slight audio problems that I had, but we are here. Let's check out the team compare one more time. 1403 to 1170 on infantry kills. And let's check out how our top fragger did with Ardup's exactly 100 kills, followed up by Exion Flux and Petovis with respectively 96 and 92 to seal off the top three. Appreciate everybody tuning in, and I hope everybody has a wonderful Sunday. Saturday. It's Saturday. Yeah. Deuces.